What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. We got Superstar Joe and we got Superstar Roberto. How's it going, Rob?
No baby today, so we can actually punch freely.
The windmill punches, my classic go-to. Try it. All right, guys, if you are just new here and you love VV and you love NFTs and you love money and you love being a superstar, become a superstar. Hit the subscribe button down below and join the fam. Videos every single day. Put it as part of your routine. We have a great family here that we talk to in the comments, on Twitter, all over the place. Speaking of Twitter and speaking of comments, go on our Twitter. We're very active over there. Superstar Money _. Go on our Instagram. Send us some pictures of your VV stuff. Send us any pictures you want us to post up there, and we'll give you a shout out. We'll tag you there. And it's just a fun time. If you go check it out, you'll see some of our previous contests on there for giveaways. If you're on all our socials, pretty much you have a chance at giveaways. And TikTok's the other one, Superstar Money, the only one without the _ at the end. If you want to find us on Veve, it's relisted. You can go check out Fastos6909. 9.9 million on the Fastos wall. It's a little bit higher up now, so it should be a little bit easier for you guys to find. There's our QR code. So that's what our logo looks like when you're there. And let us get into some other stuff now. So first of all, speaking of giveaways, we have one going on
Perology,
right now.
the Perology.
Thanks to our buddy Perology.
Great guy.
This is a website, Perology World Community. We have a club on here. If you want to enter the giveaway, it's for an ultra rare Captain America. Still a fantastic find. It's animated. It's realistic looking. It's pretty super sweet. All right. So if you want to win one of those, there's only like one thing you got to do. You got to join Perology World Community, and you got to go to the Superstar Money Club. So you can click clubs, find Superstar Money, click that. It'll bring you here. Look at all the people who just joined in the last 24 hours.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
We've got Alpha 8, Hopper, Chris 30, Eric 505, Alex Crypto, Frontier Mac, Vigorous Pigeon, Cineva, Uni versus Meta, Omi Singh, Miss Ank, Lieutenant Dex, Tom Omi, Tillmanation, Venkat, Flog Gaming, and Silambarasan.
The club grows. The club grows.
The club is going crazy. 138 members. That means that only maximum right now there's 138 minus me and you. So 136 is the maximum that would even be entered. But in order to enter, they have to go to topics. You have to go to April giveaway #1. So there's only 4 pages of entries. And all you got to do is leave us a nice little
Show
GIF.
the GIF. Show non-fungible GIF.
So
show it again. Show it again.
We have another GIF. The money team. I like this one. I didn't see that.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, the money team.
Money team's called in for a shout out.
I like it.
If you want, there's a funny one on page 3. It is non-fungible talking.
I love it.
Here you go.
Great gift. Can we post that on Twitter or something? We gotta post that somewhere.
Yeah. So, anyways, it doesn't have to be us. It can be any gift. We're building superstars. I love it, guys. These guys are making it funny now. But anyway, all you gotta do, post a GIF and you're entered. So there's 4 pages right now of entries, and I think maybe per page there's 20, 25.
Okay.
So you have really good odds right now. You're not going to get those odds anywhere, and it's free. You don't got to do anything. And Perology is a legend for even having this happen. There's 2 ultra rare Captain Americas this month and 2 Chip and Dale golden moments. So like the ultra rare golden moment from the duo set. Fantastic. So guys, go check it out. Have a good laugh over there. Drops coming up. We got 2 drops coming up on Wednesday, April 6th. It's the Moon Knight. We've got the Moon Knight himself, I believe. Moon Knight 1. You got the common. They came out with the medium drop, so it looks pretty detailed.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like almost like a mummy.
Okay.
50 gems and 13,000, and then the secondary one is him doing like this leap, so you can like show him jumping over your balcony in the showroom if you want. But Moon Knight number 2, 50 gems and only 4,800. So in total, the first drop has like 18,000.
Not bad. I mean, if you think about some of the other drops, when you add all the rarities, it's way over that.
Yeah, so it's definitely more limited. And this is the first drop at 8 a.m. Pacific. Okay. Then you got Mr. Knight. So I guess is this the alter ego? I don't know anything about it. I don't watch the show.
I think it's the same guy. I just watched the first season. I know nothing about it. I will learn it after watching the series. The next episode comes out tomorrow.
This guy's fresh though. He's got the white suit with the batons. I think it might be a different guy. You guys let us know in the comments. You guys.
I feel like he has to be classy in like some episode, and then he's gonna look like this. But
yeah,
it's the same guy though. It's the same guy.
Mr. Knight helps to complement Mark's superhero mantle, Moon Knight, as his approach to conflict is an angle of wits and puzzle solving. So he's like a genius guy, but same type of mints. 13,800 for the first one, and then this leaping one, almost like an action shot. Ultra
Yeah, I guess
rare,
all in built, there's a lot. I guess when you
4,800.
add them
So
both together.
all four, you got like 30 grand, 30K, but still less than
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Really? When you add up all the Black Panthers, it's less?
I think Black Panther was like 50,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 50,000. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this
less.
is 30.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah, wait, I don't know. Are you gonna go for this?
I feel like if you go for it, especially the first one, you go for this one, it's probably going to go over retail. But I don't know how long it stays up there, especially the common.
I think it could be a good flip. If you get this, it could be a good flip.
And you know what? It's like 13,000 to 4,000. You're about 75% chance to get the common, but 25% chance you can get an ultra rare. It's pretty high.
Those ultra rares definitely won't be bad.
1 in 4. 1 in 4, you're going to get an ultra rare, right?
There's not that many of them. You're right. It is pretty good odds.
Not too bad. All right. So let us get into the point of the video, the title, the thumbnail. You guys all clicked it. Last time we did a draft, it was the Golden Moments draft, and we had really good feedback. It was fun for us to make. It was fantastic. So we said, what can we do now that would be something that would be fun? Maybe give a little bit of insight for you guys and just be something that maybe lasts a little bit longer, because that one was fun, but it was short, right?
Yeah, it was short.
So what we thought is there's a ton of comics on the app. I'm going to pull up Veve Rank's site here for a second. So if you go to his site, this is Sleeping Comics site, he ranks all the comics, and he's a comic book collector. He knows his stuff. So we really point out his site all the time because we don't know our stuff as much as him for comics, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pulling it up here. He has a bunch of tiers. So S tier is obviously the grails, the holy grails. Then he has a bunch of A tiers. And then there's a big list of B tiers, C tiers, and D tiers.
Right.
So what we're thinking is right now you're in a really big gem squeeze. And maybe even with the gem squeeze, you might forget about Amazing Spider-Man 252. It's over 2,000 gems. Marvel Comics is over 200. And then you get into the A tiers, and these are still like high 80, 70, 80 gems right now.
Well,
maybe 90 gems for comics.
Those A tier comments were actually some of the first collectibles I bought when I joined Veve.
Yeah. And my suggestion would be, if you're going to look at comics, I would look at anything A and above. But there's a lot of people out there who maybe don't have the gems right now. It's been a huge gem squeeze. Everyone's got minimal gems. They're like, where can I put these?
Or maybe they own them
gems?
already.
Maybe, yeah. But I would own multiples. That's just me.
Okay.
But if you don't have the gems for one of these top tier items, basically stops at Ultimate Fallout here. We said, where can you put your gems? So we're like, okay, me and Rob have a bunch of B tiers. We got rid of our C and
mostly
our D
rares.
But mostly rares for MCP, and there's a bunch of B tier comics that are pretty solid. Yeah. So they're cheaper, they're easy to get into. Some of them are expensive, and you'll see that as we go here. But there's for reasons that they're expensive.
Well, we really started targeting them because they were nice to own. Because on the next NFT pump, we think they're going to do very well because the A's will become untouchable. And we were buying rares, so we were getting nice MCP points as well. The C's and D's.
Scarcity is going to matter eventually. It will matter.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to matter eventually. But most of the comics, anyways, are 30,000.
Yeah, exactly. The rarer the cover, though, the more eventually down the line, once they're all like distributed to people who want them, it's going to be harder to get into a rare or ultra rare than it will be to get into a common. It's just going to happen. Right. There's way too many commons in comparison, especially for comics. Like the distribution is like not the same as common versus a rare in a collectible.
Right.
But someone else made a good point. I forget who it was, but they said maybe comics could be the way that Marvel enters the IMX realm.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
They're 2D realistically. Like they could figure out a way to make that interoperable over there. So maybe comics might be the way to go. Also, you're still waiting on the showroom allowing comics into there. So there's a lot of catalysts for comics.
Yeah. I mean, the IMX will probably be a bigger catalyst than showrooms, but I get your 100%, point. 100%. That these things would be an easy, I think, thing to interpret over, right?
Exactly.
To bring it over to IMX would be probably one of the easiest things to do.
I think this might be This might be one of these. It's apparently not easy to bring to the showroom yet, but maybe it'll be easy to bring them on IMX, and then maybe IMX can make a showroom or something.
We'll see.
So what we decided is, guys, it's pretty easy to distinguish and order maybe S tier and A tier based off of real world comparisons. And we're going to do that still, I guess, with the B tiers, but B tier, there's a bunch more, so we can make it a little bit longer, a little bit more fun. So we're going to do a B tier comic draft. And basically, we listed a comic pool over here. I put the mints next to it. So that helps you guys understand how many mints there are and what we're working with. And then we'll be referencing the VV rank spread list and going through it. And we'll pull up the covers for you guys. And that's how we'll decide, I guess.
We'll give our thoughts, right? Like ultimately, no, we're not comic book guys, but we are still VV fans. And therefore, we have every right to do a draft with our opinions. Wow. But we would love to hear in the comments below what you guys think as we go. Let us know if you think we made certain mistakes or how maybe you would do the draft. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So play along and let us know below how you would do it.
And we'll do it as a whole. I mean, there's going to be some rarities that maybe have certain covers that are more important. But I think if we look at the book as a whole, it'll allow you to understand, like, hey, maybe the common over here is important. Like you can enter in the common on any of these, and it should be a pretty solid bet long term. But none of it is financial advice. Of course, we're not comic book guys, like Rob said, but we have been in the space. We've been tracking the market like crazy. I've been in the comic book market pretty much the last 3 months. Like this whole downturn, I've been watching the comic book market, and it holds up. Also, for when we were researching MCP, I've been in there. So like I've seen these prices. I know where they sit pretty much for most of these. When you get into the C and D tier, I'm not too familiar anymore. I got out of there, but
there's a lot of comic books now. There's a lot of comic books.
There's a lot, and a lot of FA characters, and we've been blessed right now that we're getting all the FA.
All the FAs are coming in right now when you're early.
Yeah. So if you don't have some of these, maybe this makes you open your eyes to a comic book that maybe you weren't looking at.
Yeah, they're definitely rewarding early users by giving them these FA.
As we typically do for a draft, Rob has
our favorite thing,
our favorite names with Superstar Rob and Superstar Joe on there. I hope you put my name just as many times as yours, because I see 2 Robs at the end there, and I feel like it's cheating.
Maybe there was a mistake somewhere along the way. I think there was an error somewhere along the way. Okay, this is what we'll do to even it up, but we're gonna add Superstar Joe one more time, right?
Yeah, there you go.
That way it's tougher. Actually, you know what? I'll give you a third one. Okay, I'll give you an extra one.
I'm due for a first pick. Okay, let's go.
Okay, here we go. Let's go. Spin the wheel.
This is what you guys do.
This is no Perology giveaway though.
Whenever there's a Perology giveaway, this is what you guys do.
All right, I got first pick last time. Now it's your turn. Okay.
All right. So let us get into the picks here. I hope you guys can read this. I'm trying to make it as big as I could. And I got to look at it now because I made the chart, but I didn't really pay too much attention. Now, I know there's a couple in here. I'm not going to say any names that might be a little bit more popular than other ones. But I do know how the marketplace goes. And I know that some of the more limited edition ones go for premium. So what I'm going to grab here is going to be Avengers number 8, 10,000 mints, first appearance of Kang. I'll pull it up quickly for you. And this guy here, if it pops up, there it is. This one here is over 200 gems right now. So it might not be the easiest one to get into for the common. I ended up picking up a rare the other day because it dipped down to like in the 300s. And I've seen that in the 4s and 500s before. Very limited, only 10,000 run, only 1,000 rares, only 6,000 for the common, which is really, really limited. So guys, first appearance of Kang. It's a big book in real life too. So I'm going first appearance Kang, Avengers number 8.
I think that would have been my first pick as well. For me, there's a lot of people right now hyping Kang because of the whole MCU situation with the end of Loki and all that. But just the simple fact that it has 10,000 mints, that alone, I think, gives it the number 1 pick in combination with that future potential as well as its real world value. So
some might say it's an A rank. Some might say it's an A rank. It depends who you talk to, right?
Yeah. So I was kind of in the same boat as you. Like I definitely like the idea of low mints. That's why it would have been my first. But based on the other low mints that are there right now, I mean, there's none of them that I'm going to pick a little bit with my heart here. So I'm going to go based on real world value. So my Amazing Spider-Man number 3 is going to be my pick.
Ooh, Dr. Octopus?
Dr. Octopus. It's one of the highest physical world value items on the app right now. 290,000 in the physical world. It does have 30,000 mints, but it is an FA of a classic Spider-Man character, which is Dr. Octopus. So I'm going to go. I know there's some other 10,000 mints there, but I'm going to go for one of these ones just because I would prefer to own that. I'm a Spider-Man fan.
I like the cover. I like the cover on that. If I can pull that one up for them, it's classic with Dr. Ock there, just grabbing Spider-Man's arms and legs. So classic. So good pick. I like that.
Yeah.
Babies are crying in the background. They're not happy with that selection, Rob.
I could have. There was another one I could have gone for, but
you're back on the clock. We're gonna go the snake order like we did last time.
Okay, I'm back on the clock. So I have a back-to-back pick. So if that's the case, there's one that I'm really leaning on for physical world value, but I'm not gonna do it. Instead, I'm gonna go for Uncanny X-Men #4.
Ooh, WandaVision.
That's really the reason why. So I know that Scarlet Witch is going to have a long-term effect. Everything that they're doing right now in the MCU with her, she's going to be in many more movies for years to come. She's a great character. The physical world value is $250,000. So it's still a very expensive book. It's the FA of her. And in combination with her future in the MCU, I would argue, okay, this might be a little controversial, I think she's the strongest Avenger. Okay. I think she's the most powerful Avenger. And I would argue that there's some evidence that she might be able to take on Thanos one-on-one. So for that reason, I want that comic in my selection. There you go. You're up.
I'm not a super. This is an awesome comic. There's the WandaVision. I think that's the uncommon, right?
That's it. That's the I bought the uncommon just because
and she's just front and center. They're really, really clean. So nice pick.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've left me a bunch on the board here. I think I'm going to go with why is Adventures #8 still showing here? That's weird.
Oh, maybe just delete it out.
Yeah, I must have put it in there twice. Oh, look at that. Yeah, some of these are in here twice. All right, so we got a couple less than we thought, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to go with one that I like. I understand that this might not be the first appearance of Loki, as everyone's saying it is, but I'm going with Journey into Mystery 85. There's talks that it is first appearance. I need some clarification on it because I've heard Venus #6 is the first appearance of Loki prior to, I guess, Stan Lee's. But I don't know if Venus 6 is a Stan Lee book.
No, I Googled it, and the first appearance of Loki is not even this book. It's Venus #6. You were right. It was you who found that information. You're completely correct. But I think this is the one that made Loki popular. It's his first appearance, maybe in the, if you want to call it, the Marvel universe. Yeah. I don't know about Venus #6, but the character they say is the real first appearance from that book.
I think they ended up taking or acquiring that book as part of their universe. But you guys will let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm taking that just because I know that it's popular in the app and a lot of people are after it. And it's tough to get, but you know what? There's 50,000 mints. You can get into this.
That's why I left it
pretty cheap right now. You can get it pretty cheap right now, depending on the rarity that you want. But
I left it. I knew you were going to take it because it's expensive. In the real physical world, it's 370,000.
Yeah. So
but because of the 50,000, I left it for you. That's why I didn't take it.
There's a bunch on here. I like a lot of these. But I had to go with that one. And the next one I'm going to go with is another one that I know is expensive in the store on the Veve app, and that's Thor 337. First appearance of Beta Ray Bill. I just want to have like some limited items in my collection.
Wow,
and,
I'm surprised.
I do have this in the app. I have both of them in the app actually. Actually, I have my whole list in the app right now.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe I'm biased with the ones I'm picking so far. But I went with the 50,000. Now I went with the 10,000. So averaging me out, I'm at 230,000.
I'll be honest, you caught me off guard with that one. So that one there, I don't even know who the character is. Beta Ray Bill. I don't think they're in the MCU yet, but they might be. They might.
I like the cover. So let me pull them up.
Pull it up. Let's take a look at the cover. And the real physical world value is only 825. So I think you reached a bit for that one there.
I think that
you reached
the mint number. And look at the cover. It's so sick.
It is a sick cover. That is for sure.
I have the rare and I have the comment on this one. So I'm happy with this.
No, I think that was an interesting pick for sure. I still can't go wrong. It's low mint.
It's one of my favorites. I'm going with what I like.
Yeah, it's still a very low mint. So
okay, what are you going with?
So I'm gonna do something a little bit different here because I have a lot of options. I'm looking at them right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna stack my Amazing Spider-Man and go with the Amazing Spider-Man #14.
Oh, 70,000 mints.
Okay, it's a high mint on this one, but I'm only doing it because
That's a huge comic.
I already have what was it number again? It was number 3, right?
Yep.
Which is Doctor Octopus. This one is FA of Green Goblin.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to stack that Amazing Spider-Man now with some 2 classic villains. I really don't like the 70,000 mints. Like that really kind of turns me off, but I did it
Yeah.
anyways for the idea of having both of them.
49,000 commons. So you guys can get into this. This is a cheap option right now in the app, I'm sure.
Must
I think
be.
it's in the 20s or 30s for sure. It's probably in the 20s at least.
Must be 210,000
yeah, I'm
physical
gonna check it right
value.
now.
Oh, you're gonna check to see what the common price is?
Yeah. It sucks searching for comics in the app.
Yeah. Okay, take a look at that.
It. Yeah.
And then
meantime, continue.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna now target another character of mine that I
18.
really like.
18 gems right now.
Cheap.
So you can get into a OG book right now for 18 gems. Eventually, they're all going to be in people's hands that they want them. This one might take a little bit longer, but good pick.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you totally. I got a back-to-back one here, right?
Yep.
So the next one I'm gonna go with, again, I'm a big MCU guy. I'm struggling with this one, but I'm gonna go with Black Widow. Tales of Suspense number 52.
Okay.
That one there, 30,000 mint comic. It has a physical world value of 155,000, and Black Widow has her own movie. I don't know how she's gonna be used in the future MCU, but you can see in the movies going forward, there's always remnants of her. And with this whole thing that's going on, with how they have all these universes colliding together, maybe we can see something from her again. So I'm gonna go with her for that reason.
Cool. Okay. That's a good pick too. I have that comic as well in real life, on the app, not in real life. My bad. But I'm gonna start going with some of these other ones just so you don't get them, and because I want some Amazing Spider-Man in my life. So I'm gonna go with back-to-backs.
Don't do it.
And if I go up here, hold on a second. I'm going with first appearance of Kingpin, Amazing Spider-Man number 50.
I wanted that.
And then I'm also going to stack on top of that with Amazing Spider-Man 361 because I like Carnage and I think that cover looks amazing. There's 5 different variants, if you don't know, and I'll pull them up actually so you guys can see them. But they're beautiful. So Kingpin doesn't have 5 different variants. I'll show this quickly. But
that's number
really
50?
Really cool.
Yeah, that's 145,000 in the physical world.
Yeah, so that's an expensive one. But this one, Carnage, is one of my favorite covers in this app. Like look at the uncommon on Carnage.
The Carnage is really nice.
This is ridiculous. Like it's so crazy. I love it, and I love the battle scene on the common. Oh, it's so nice.
So that
5
one
different
there,
variants, and I love most of them. So I need this in my collection.
That one there, just so you know, 1,050 for the physical world.
Okay.
Okay, so I got another back-to-back here. So I'm gonna continue with my my love in the MCU. I was kind of hoping you didn't pick it. I'm glad you didn't. Tales of Suspense number 57.
That was in the back of my head, but
so I'm fresh off. I mean, not that fresh. I watched the Hawkeye series around Christmas time when it came out. Yeah. So fresh character in the MCU, brought in Kate Bishop, right? Another female basically archer for the MCU. Physical world value of 110,000. So I'm gonna go with that one, and then continuing on, I'm going to actually go with Avengers number 57.
Ooh, okay.
That one there has a pretty nice cover as well.
2 57s in a row.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, back-to-back number 57s. It's the FA of Vision who ties to my...
I love that cover.
It's a nice cover. It's a really nice cover. So it ties to my pick with WandaVision, right? Scarlet Witch, the two lovers. Yeah. Physical world value of 45,000. So there you go. Those are my 2 right there.
So that's a good pick. Okay, cool. So what do I got left here? Let's see. There's some that I really like the cover, and then there's some that I know are popular in app. But I'm going to go with first appearance of Deadpool. I know it's a higher edition.
Yeah.
But New Mutants 98 is being disrespected down here. I think that has to be picked in the top 10 for sure, at least. So I'm going to put first appearance Deadpool, which is New Mutants 98. Nice. And then, now a lot of these, for me, they rank close to each other. If I look here, just let me refresh my memory on a couple of them. I guess one that just recently came out with a lower mint run that I do like is the Strange Tales 180 first appearance of Gamora.
Okay, yeah,
So
that's cool.
I'm gonna take that one just because I think it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's Thanos's first only love or whatever how do you say it? You phrased it for us last time.
Well, she's the
It's
only
his daughter,
person
right?
Thanos ever loved. He needed
Yeah.
to love somebody to accomplish
I
his
just like the
mission.
rare comics. So I got a 60,000 run. I gotta offset it with a 10,000 mint run. So
Okay.
I'll pull those up for you guys quickly. So here's the New Mutants. First appearance Deadpool. Really cool cover. Lots going on here. And then Gamora, Strange Tales 180. And another really cool cover. I really like the Secret Rare. I know not too many people like it, but I like it. I think it's clean.
I think you did a good job with those picks. But you left something for me that I was actually really hoping. I wanted to wait mid pack for this. I'm gonna pick up the Fantastic Four number 12.
Ooh,
the reason why I'm picking it is because I think it's the only Fantastic Four comic that's there.
On the bees, yep.
So I'm gonna take that, and it's the first meeting with Hulk, and it's basically Hulk fighting the Fantastic Four. Physical
thing.
Physical world value of 98,000. So
That's
it's
clean.
a pretty good in the physical world.
Yeah,
as
those
well.
Fantastic Four comics are really expensive.
They are
in real life.
30,000 mints, so it's one of those typical ones.
Yeah.
Picking this next one is tricky, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Captain America number 117.
That's my next pick.
I know. We did a whole video on this, by the way.
I love that comic.
People loved it. People loved the video we did on that one, I think.
First appearance Falcon. I love it.
We called it a Future Grail, baby, is it?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Oh
FA of the Falcon, 30,000 mints, physical world value of 39,000. So
here's the two that he took. He took Fantastic Four 12, which is the fight between Thing and the Hulk, first fight, and then you just took. I'm gonna have to rethink my choices now. He just took Captain America 117, first appearance of Sam Wilson, basically.
That's it, baby. There we go.
He's appearing as Falcon, but he ends up being Sam Wilson, so that's a huge pickup.
Yeah,
huge pickup. That was a steal. I'm gonna have to do some research now. I'm on the fly right now, but I think I have one that I'm gonna want. I actually really love the rare and ultra rare of this book, so I'm gonna take Avengers 47.
Oh, that's a good one. I was about to say, I would have said that too. The rare's amazing. I think the rare's nicer.
Yeah, we'll pull that up at the end here. So I'll take that one.
That's an ode to what's it called? Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly.
An ode to Game of Thrones.
And then just because of the artwork, I'm gonna go with a more recent one. I'm gonna take NYX3.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a recent one. I know there's a lot of other more polished books here that I could have picked from, but I like the covers. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This was just based off of cover looks. Don't snap on me. I just like this in my collection. I'm allowed to like it. But look at the rare. Yeah, you're right. The rare is best.
The rare is so nice.
The black and white, and it just pops. We own this, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
But ridiculous. I love the rare on this, and that's why it's in my collection now. And the other one that I took was NYX, which we both love the covers on this one. I love all of the covers, the common especially.
Yeah.
Just really nice cover. 30,000 mint, but first appearance X23. Don't know too much about the story, but just like if I had this in my showroom, I think it would look so clean. So
yeah,
that's why
there's a lot of hype on that one too. A lot of people when it came over were really boosting that one, saying it was a great comic to own in the physical world as well. So
yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead now with Black Panther number 1.
Okay.
Again, 30,000, and we know there's more Black Panther coming. So it's some FA of some of the characters in the Black Panther. I'm getting away from the physical world, picking a little bit with my heart and the future value.
I did that a long time ago.
Yeah. I started off looking at kind of a combination of both.
Yeah.
But I'm going to follow that up. I'm thinking with let's go with Hitmonkey.
Okay.
I don't have
it's a limited run.
I don't have any. I haven't picked any limited runs yet, so I'm gonna go with Hitmonkey.
Yeah.
FAF Hitmonkey, and supposedly he has some following. So.
And it's a recency bias too, right? I think that show came out when they launched that, so really cool. I'm gonna go with one that I tracked for. Actually, no. Let me show you your picks. You picked Black Panther, and you picked Hitmonkey. So let me show that first. This is not first appearance of Black Panther, but it is first appearance of Okoye and Dora Milaje.
Yeah.
Sorry guys if I butchered that. I don't follow the series.
I don't even remember how to say their names.
This is Black Panther number 1. This did very well when it dropped. It was tough to get. It was hanging out high for a while. And the other one you picked was Hit Monkey,
Yep.
which I ended up picking one, which is cool. I ended up picking this up eventually.
Which is the
But
10,000 right there.
the cover art on this, there's 5 different covers. I always love when they do that. 5 different covers. I just feel like there's more effort when they do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then now I'm gonna go with one, like I said, that I tracked. It took me forever to buy because I was waiting for it to fall. Obviously, it came down with the rest of the market,
I know
but
which one it is.
I'm picking up Eternals #1.
Yeah.
I waited forever for this comic. I was like, this is gonna come down to where I seen it, and I ended up picking it up. Now,
And the movie just came out not too long ago.
it's a #1. I know Rob loves #1, so I had to
do.
make sure to take that before he did. I think he would have had some more bias on that, so I got to take it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And now the other ones, I really like the Uncanny X-Men cover art, and there's a couple options here for me, and I'll explain my reasoning. So you've already taken Uncanny #4. I like Bishop's colorway. I'm going Bishop, so I'm going with Uncanny 282.
Okay.
And that's basically just because of the superstar money colors. Everybody knows you have to have one in your collection if you're a superstar. So I'm going to pull up my 2 picks. It was Eternals #1, and this is the cover. And I ended up getting the black and white, which is, out of all of them, I don't like it. I like all the other ones, but I got the rare here because I've been stacking rares. I do like the common too, though, and even the ultra, and even the secret rare. I like most of the covers. And the other one that I picked up was 282 because it's Bishop, and the cover art, I love the colors on it. It's obviously our channel colors with the blue and the pink.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I also like the ultra rare colors there, so I went first appearance Bishop.
I think those are very, very nice colors. Good pick. Yeah. Good pick. So I want to finish my trifecta, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Amazing Spider-Man Annual #16 with the first appearance of Captain Marvel as Monica Rambeau. So okay. I got Vision, I got Scarlet Witch. Now I got Monica Rambeau, so I'm gonna take that first. And then as my second pick, I'm gonna go with Amazing Spider-Man #101 with Morbius. Movie just came out April 1st. So
I like the cover on that one too.
Yeah, so we'll take those two.
That's a recent draw. Most of you guys will be familiar with that one. So
yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man Annual #16. Not my favorite cover. I'm gonna be honest with you. Of all the covers, this was not my favorite.
Yeah.
But it is the first annual on the app.
Right.
I believe, right? So was it this or Fantastic Four? It was this one, right?
I think it was this one, yeah.
This one definitely a different type. It's a longer book. And then 101, which is one that just recently dropped. If you guys didn't know, the uncommon has a little bit of an error on it, where the Morbius is colored in, except for his left foot here, which you can see is blue over here. So really, really cool that there's that error there. But also look at the artwork on these. I love how their secret rare is just like a different angle of the common. Fantastic. And Spider-Man's got 6 arms, so I like that pick. Good pickup.
Nice. What's up here?
Yeah. So now we got only a few left here. I'm gonna go based off what I like here too. Again, I was deciding on the Uncanny X-Men before, so I'm gonna go with one that I have to have in my collection. It is Uncanny X-Men #96, Moira McTaggart. Not because of the first appearance, but it's because of the day that this comic dropped. It was the same day that my daughter was born, so I gotta go with Uncanny X-Men #96. I don't know if Rob would have picked it at all, but I just needed to get it in there just to get it in there. I don't mind the cover. It's not too bad, but I wanted that one. And the other one I'm going to grab is Werewolf by Night. I know it's been slipping, and I know it's been ranked pretty high by a couple of the people who rank comics. I think Comics and Crypto has it in the top 10. And this just recently dropped. The prices aren't really reflected, though, in the market yet. So who knows? But Werewolf by Night, it has a nice cover. So I think I made up for my previous pick by doing that. So here's the Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, Moon Knight's hot right now. Hot topic.
Moon Knight. I like the ultra rare. I like the common too. He's just giving him a nice slap. So that's nice. And the other one that I picked was the Monica or Moira McTaggart, and it's this cover art right here. So it's a pretty cool monster on there. But it's just cool, and I like the
you know what's funny? I have the I think no, this isn't the one. I thought I had the secret rare on this. I don't have that one. Wrong one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. This is easy for me. Hero for Hire, Luke Cage, for sure. And Jungle Action #6. That finishes my Black Panther with Killmonger. Those are my two right there.
Baby's just crying in the background, so I'm gonna let Rob talk about them as I pull them on the screen here.
Are you gonna pull them up? Yeah, no, they're both 30,000 mints. Nothing special. Like Luke Cage actually is a pretty big pick. He had that Netflix show in 2016, so he did pretty well with that. I mean, he's a very well-known character. I think that when it first came out on VV, people were loving that. And then Killmonger, we know there's a lot of speculation. I think it's almost confirmed that he's showing up again in Black Panther 2. We know what happened with the actor in real life, how now there's a void in the series, and I think they're going to fill that with more Killmonger. So I think he might actually have potential to grow in that MCU. So that's why I took those two on. All right,
cool. So now I guess I got one left and I got to leave one. So it's either between Miss Marvel 16 or Uncanny X-Men 129. So Miss Marvel, I really like the cover of the rare and the ultra rare. I like the secondary artwork. And 129 is the first. This one was a big book though, like first appearance of 3 most coveted modern X-Men books. I don't know. This one it's been up and down. I've seen it priced really high. I really like Miss Marvel 16, the ultra rare and the rare covers. This is tough. First appearance of Mystique, another X-Men, right? So I don't know. This is tough, but I think just because I've seen it in the store going for ridiculous prices, I'm gonna have to go with Uncanny X-Men 129 and leave Mystique on the table.
right.
I probably would have left 96 on the table if it wasn't for the date that it came out, and then I would have Miss Marvel in my collection. But it is what it is. These are our teams, guys. Let us know which team you like the most. Which team would you have? Which decisions would you have made differently? I'm sure there's a bunch of them because we're not comic book guys. We're just doing what we think and based off how we've seen the market move or whatnot and our preferences. So let us know about that. Rob, you got anything else?
No, that's it. So let's bring up that thing. I think it was a good draft. I think it was a lot of fun again. Let us know below what you guys think. And don't forget, because you can become a superstar as well. Join the Superstar fam. Smash that subscribe button. We want to hear from you. Let us know what you think about the draft. The last draft, people were like, I love that draft format. That was a lot of fun. That was a fun video. This one here, not as sexy as the golden moments. Interesting, I think, still for somebody interested in the B class of comic books.
Gives you some ideas outside the mainstream.
Yeah,
what would you like?
mean, yeah, exactly. There's definitely some lower tiers compared to the A's and the S's. So let us know. Smash the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.